Hey guys, James here from James Rouse Audio. Today is going to be the first in a series of videos that I am going to devote to sounds that are in my Foley Pack. It's up on my website for free right now, jamesrouseaudio.com. Anything that you ever see go up on that website is basically going to be free, so we'll just make that a general rule from here on out. The first in the series of videos today is just going to be a simple sound of an Airpods case clicking shut. I like the sound of the click. It's got a nice sharp transient to it, so I went ahead and recorded those, and we're going to see if we can turn it into something that sounds much more interesting than an AirPod case clicking shut today. So enjoy. All right, so as you can see, I've set some things up here in advance so that we can just kind of rush through this. This is just a simpler in Ableton, and here's the AirPod case clicking shut sound, and we just drew out like a simple MIDI pattern. Here you can hear it with the metronome. So pretty basic. We'll go ahead and turn that back off. Now, here's the only two things that I used on this. One of these is a plugin from Valhalla called Space Modulator, and this is actually free on their site. If you buy any plugin that Valhalla makes, you get this one and another one. Man, I cannot for the life of me think of what the other one is, but you get two of them for free, and they just came out with a brand new one. Man, I'm drawing a blank on that one too, but that one is also free. And they just make incredible stuff anyway. I cannot recommend Valhalla enough. Vintage Verb is probably one of the most widely used reverb plugins right now. I use Valhalla Room quite a bit, and then also this Space Modulator because you can do some really kind of crazy things with it. And Valhalla Delay I just recently bought, and it's just an incredible delay plugin. It's like 5 or 6 different delay plugins in one, so really, really cool. Highly recommend Valhalla. They are not a sponsor. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So this is just a preset infinite violin flange up that exists in this plugin here. And the first thing I'm going to do before we even hear what that sounds like is, of course, OTT, because OTT on everything, just a generally good way to live your life. Here's the click sound without OTT. And here it is with OTT. So obviously just a lot more present because there are crazy amounts of compression on there. Now, here's where it gets interesting is with this Valhalla plugin. So I'm actually going to take OTT off for a second, and we're going to turn Valhalla on. So you can hear like there's this real kind of dissonant tone going on there, and it's on a constant rise. And what I actually like about this plugin is that if you turn this on and then you turn on OTT behind it because of all the crazy compression that's going on with OTT, there's like this infinite, like almost shepherd's tone kind of quality to it. And it just never stops. It's like a never-ending riser. So when we add this click sound to it, and then you can see if we put the OTT before the Valhalla, it just kind of sounds like the click. It's a lot more present, like you can hear it saturated in that sound. Kind of if we put Spectrum on here, you can probably tell that there's an awful lot of low end going on there. Yep. So I actually just reversed this and had OTT behind it so we could pull out some of that shepherd's tone. And then I just basically recorded that down and then rendered one pass of it out and then reversed it and then just kind of did the same thing again. So, and then also, I should mention this, I'm sending this 100% of the way to a return track here. And on the return track, we have an echo plugin. You can see the settings here. I haven't really done anything in the modulation or character that's too crazy. But yeah, these settings here, and then a compressor that's actually sidechained to the original signal. So this that's playing right here is actually causing the compressor to turn the sound down, essentially. We can get into sidechain compression in another video, but most people already know what that is, so I don't really see a need to rehash that. But yeah, so delay going on, we're sending 100% to it, and then sidechain compression, that's just sidechain to the original signal. So anytime the original signal plays, the delay is virtually inaudible. So this is what it sounds like when we have that going. So you get the idea. And if you were not working with the sound of an AirPod case closing, you can imagine just with that simple, very, very simple chain going on behind your sound, the kind of crazy things you could come up with. But this, if you're looking at a weird IDM-y sort of a track or like a techno sort of a track, this is the kind of sound that would come in useful. So I just wanted to share it. This is probably the most simple example of anything that I did with things out of the Foley Pack. So if you are not a fan of this, then you're not a fan of weird music, and we're basically not okay then. So, bye.